everyone. This is really cool. Leeds was my first Young Artist program 7 years ago already. So this is my second time being back since then. And we wanted to share this program with you that's very special to us. It was born in 2020, actually 2020, right? Yeah. In the middle of the pandemic, Freddie and I were at Freddie's house, goofing off, and he got an email saying that he was awarded the Marian Anderson Prize at the Kennedy Center. And we went, yeah, you know, no big deal. And normally for this recital, you do a mix of Sibelius and Tosti and Verdi and what have you. And it was just after the death of George Floyd, and we really wanted to find a way to bring ourselves on stage, tell a story that felt personal to us, that felt relevant to us, and use this opportunity to actually pay homage to Marian Anderson, who was such a bold figure in her time as well. So yeah, this is it's kind of a journey. We go through 4 different chapters: otherness, oppression, reflection, and revolution. And yeah, we hope to. You have anything to say?
No, I think Kunal summed it up, but thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoyed it.
And just have fun. Like, if you want to clap, clap. If you want to cheer, cheer. Sorry if you cry. And yeah, just have fun.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from home. A long way from home. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. A long way from home. A long way from nature, the gentlest mother, impatient of no child, the feeblest or the waywardest, her admonition mild. In forest and the hill, by traveler conversation, a summer afternoon. Her household, her assembly, and when the sun goes down, her voice among the aisles incites the timid prayer of the minutest cricket, the most unworthy flower. When all the children sleep, she turns as long away as will suffice to light her lamps. Then bending from the sky with infinite affection and infinite care, a golden finger on her lip will silence everywhere. Will silence everywhere. My friend George used to say.
What did he say?
What she said. Oh, call me Georgia, hon. Get yourself a drink. And sang them a soprano on our side of town. In beats, brocade, and pins, she sang if you happened in through the door she never locked. And said, get yourself a drink. And sang out loud till tears fell in the cognac and the chocolate milk and gin. And on the beach, brocade and pin. When strangers ran through her open door, George said, stay, but you gotta keep quiet while I sing, and then 1 minute after, you can call me Georgia. One fine day, a stranger in a suit of navy blue took Georgia's life. With a knife George had placed beside an apple pie she baked, and stabbed her in the middle of the tremble, as she sang for this particular stranger who was in the United States Navy. The funeral was at the cocktail hour. We knew George would like it like that. Tears fell on the beads, brocade and pins. In the coffin, which was white, because George was a virgin. She wasn't a virgin. Oh, call her Georgia. Get yourself a drink. they shut me out of heaven? Did I sing too loud? But I can sing a little minor, timid as a bird. Wouldn't the angels try me just once more? Just see I would comfort them, but don't shut the door. Don't shut the door. Oh, if I were the gentleman in the white robes, and they were the little hand that knocked. Could I forbid? Could I forbid? Could I forbid? Why do they shut me out of heaven? Did I sing too loud? Menschenohren sind es Harmonien, weil ich die Klage selbst melodisch finde und durch Licht und Blut das raue Rinne vermuten sie in mir einselig blühen, vermuten sie in mir einselig blühen. In mir, nachdem des Todes Arme in dessen tiefsten Herzen schlagen will. Genäht von meinem schmerzlichen Gefühlen, fast betend durch ein ungestillt Verlangen, nimmst dir des Morgens Göttin nicht zu einem. Und weit von dieser nichtigen Getriebe aus hellen Edler Miracle diet. Yours free, without the acid. Quick delivery, via overnight mail. Special handling, or 10-year incubation. How I lost 40 pounds in 2 weeks. Cocktails of Perrier with a twist of AZT. Bactrim broiled with bacon bits. Egg. Lipid quiche for brunch. Our tongues ablaze on toast points in a sunless hole. Most talented minds, the best bodies of my generation, going up in smoke. Ah! Ah! Act now. Dial 1-800-IGOTIT-2. Dial 1-800. I got it too. Our operators are standing by. I have the photographs to prove it. Before and after, and passed away. I have the photographs to prove it. Before and after, passed away. I have the photographs to prove it. Before and after. And passed away.
When I dreamed of holding all those men, that there would be so little time for that embrace. For that desire could end in such a way I never knew. For that I would remain where other birds go flight, and just as I know not where you have gone, I know not where to go. I am thinking now of you, who were my sober friend, and you I loved, and you'll be happy where you are. If I only would have known, I'd have protected you as you protected me, but I never knew, I never knew. I never knew. pastoral scene of the gallant South. The big bulging eyes and the twisted mouth, scent of magnolias, wheat and press, and the sun smell of burning flesh. Here's a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, for the trees to drop. Here is a strange and bitter crop. the sick, the depraved, the desperate, the tired, all the scum of our weary city, gather up in the arms of your pity. Gather up in the arms of your love, those who expect no
some of the sad stuff, FYI. We're lifting up now. But Kunal did mention the 4 pillars. I just wanted to let you all know what they were as we've gone along. Kunal, what are the 4 pillars? Where are they in music? My memory is terrible. Okay, so the first 5 pieces that we did from Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless Child, Nature the Greatest Mother, Why Do They Shut Me Out of Heaven, George, Memnon, Minstrel Man, and Lord, I Can't Keep From Crying. Those are all the first set, which we titled Otherness. And we titled it Otherness is because we were talking about the journey of queer people, particularly in America, queer African-American people and people of color, and how other they felt. This one after that is Reflection.
Oppression.
Oppression. The reason that I have to reference Kunal is because we never agree on what we should title them, and we ended up going up with Kunal's names, and they're not mine. So we're gonna go that's why it's his responsibility to tell you. Oppression.
Girl.
Oppression was the next one. And as you can see, we had pieces from the AIDS Quilt Songbook in that. We use that as a moment to think of those people that we lost during the AIDS crisis. And it's honestly something I think about a lot when I think about an entire generation of gay men who should have been around to show me how I should be living the rest of my life, as I'm getting up in age. I'm not that old, but I'm getting there. And I always these people are always on my mind. My uncle was lost during that period of time, some of my mom's best friends, and these are men that really could have shepherded us through our lives that we don't have. So we wanted to make sure that they had a moment in this. After that, we have Reflection, which we just did, which was more of simply a reflection on the past. And now we're getting into Revolution, which I wanted to name Rejoice, but Revolution. But Revolution, because we as queer people are a revolution. We will continue to be a revolution, and now more than ever, we need to continue to be a revolution. So. So here's Revolution. You liked it. The night is beautiful, so the faces of my people the stars are beautiful, so the eyes of my people backlashes. Who do you think I am? You raise my taxes, freeze my wages, and ship my son to Vietnam. You give me second-class housing and second-class schools. Well, do you think that all colored folks suggest second-class schools miss the backlash? I'ma leave you with a backlash blues. When I try to get a job and earn a little cash, all you got to offer me is your lean on white backlash. But the world is really big, big and bright and round, and it's full of colored folks who are black, yellow, beige, and brown. It's the backlash. I'll leave you with the backlash blues. Mr. Backlashes, what have I got to lose? I'ma leave you with the backlash blues. You're the one who'll have the blues, not me. Just wait and I was thinking about Donald Trump the whole time. Called it like Mr. Carrot or something, it would have made it more obvious. So we're coming to the end. Oh, thanks, guys.
No, we're really coming to the end.
Your girl is tired. Well, Kunal. Sorry, this is my sister. We fight a lot. This last piece is titled Brown. It's by a really great American composer named Zachary Redler. I hope Zach is watching now. Around the time of BLM, Zach and a librettist named Jerry Dyer reached out to me and wanted to discuss how I felt about everything that was happening. And as we were talking, I kept dropping the name of a great mentor that I had. His name is Robert Brown. Mr. Brown was the choral director and one of the voice teachers at my performing arts high school in Norfolk, Virginia. And Mr. Brown was the first out and proud and loud gay man that I knew. And he was loud and proud in every sense of the word. This man strutted around like nobody else. If you see me strutting from point A to point B, that's Mr. Brown's doing. I definitely learned how to walk and talk and dominate a space from that man. And it's he died, unfortunately, when I was an undergrad, but he meant so much to me and so many other students. But he meant so much to me because he was one of the first people I knew who I could be, if that makes sense. So many of our friends, a lot of my friends from high school have gone on to be opera singers as well, and they see me and they say, wow, you definitely learned a lot from that man. And I'm very grateful that we have that. I don't think that we can ever downplay the importance of educators and mentors in this world. Woo! So I'd like to thank you. So I'd like to dedicate, this is called Brown. Of course, it's dedicated to Brown. But along those lines, there is another man who I knew very well. Maybe some of you not all knew him. He recently passed. His name is Michael Harper. Michael Harper was a magical human. and an amazing educator. And I only knew him a brief time, but he meant a lot to me in that short period of time. So I'd like to dedicate this song to educators, to Mr. Brown, to Michael Hargrave.
All us kids, we called him Brown. Mr. Brown, Mr. Brown, Robert Brown, of course, to most. His teaching style was, well, grandiose. My babies, Brown would always say. My babies, Brown would always say, strutting through the chorus room. That booming voice was just too much, so proud, so loud, and so audacious. That man, he had audacity, and I could see that man in me. I saw myself in Brown. I could see myself in Brown. When I see him in my mind, it makes me want to cry. Why? Because he was so massive, his magic could not be contained. Brown was such a diva.
Listen, don't nobody want to hear you sing a pitch. Education without practical application is useless information. Wake up! You're late! Panic and music cannot coexist. No accidental singing. You will do this or die. Those are real Brown quotes, and he would make that face, and his teeth were jacked up.
Can't you see the resemblance?
I will. Back before I first met Brown, I was shy, uncomfortable, quiet, so silent. I lived my life inside a box of all the lies the world had told me, and all the lies I told myself about my skin, the fear within, and I was supposed to be. Then something in me shifted. I found my audacity, my blackness and my history. I found that there was so much more, so much more, so much more beyond the box. Beyond the boxes, life. Beyond the boxes, life. Brown, unapologetic self. Unapologetically black, unapologetically gay, unapologetically loud, flamboyant, proud, audaciousness. He taught us how to live our lives. He taught us how to see. Then the walls came tumbling down. Mr. Brown. Silence does not interest me, nor does being someone else, nor does being small at all. I've tried it, and it never worked. I prefer audacity, some Robert Brown audacity. You taught us how to see our lives. You taught us how to see. You taught me how to see. Don't play games with me. All right, we'll do an encore in the original sense of the word. My friend George used to say...
What'd he say?
Pronouns. She.
They.
Okay. Oh, call me Georgia. Get yourself a drink. Where's my drink? Take the soprano on our side of town. Prosecco. In beats, brocade, and pins. She sang when she happened in. Through the door she never locked. And said, get yourself a drink. And sang out loud till tears fell in the cognac and the chocolate milk and gin. And on the beads, brocade, and pins. When strangers happened through her open door, George said, stay, but you gotta keep quiet while I sing. And then 1 minute after, and call me Georgia. One fine day, a stranger in the suit of navy blue took George's life. With a knife George had set aside, an apple pie she baked, and stabbed her in the middle of unbelievable. As she sang for this particular stranger, who was in the United States Navy.
It's the end of the recital.
End of the recital, girl. I'm too warm for that. The funeral was at the cocktail hour. George would like it like that. Tears fell on the beads, brocade, and pins. In the coffin, which was white, because George was. I want to make it clear, George was not a virgin, okay? George was a sex worker, okay? But she did what she had to do at that point in time. But she just liked to say she was a virgin. A virgin. Oh, call her Georgia.